security policies, commitment to secure working practices, risk risk assessment, tested documented procedures, security controls, and compliances. So the commitment security, like whatever your company, again, it depends upon company to company, organizations to organizations, that how the security policies work. Commitment to secure working practices. So like whatever your practices are, working practices are, so that is like whatever there is, every company have their own working practices regarding the security. So for example, there's a call center, they have their different type of security policies. There is a financial company, for example, banks are there. So in bank, I normally deploy a lot of security devices in the banking environment. So over there we require DLP, data loss prevention should be there. There should be lot of important things. For example, there are credit card industries are there, health insurance are there, those type SSN numbers should be secured. So data loss cannot be there in a banking environment. So every company have their own security policies. Risk assessment is a huge topic, but to understand risk is everywhere. Risk is, for example, risk can be a physical risk can be there. For example, if your company is near any of the island and god forbid there is a tsunami coming over there, so that can be a risk. So the risk calculation varies as per the requirement. For example, again, there can be a terrorist attack, there can be a tsunami, there can be an earthquake, there can be a fire hazard. So there's a calculation of the risk, and the annual risk is count like in the whole year this was the risk. And normally in the summer, for example, if there is for example in winter, there can be a very heavy rainfall or snowfall, so there can be a risk of damaging of anything. So there's a risk assessment while we are maintaining a security policy. Tested document procedures and security controls are, everything is tested, documented, and obviously like the security or whoever is doing the security processes, so they basically document each and everything and test. Testing is done while, like, there are different type of the testing that can be done. uh, Trainings are important, trainings of the employees are important, so everything is done over there. Compliances are there. So compliances are basically compliance check, like none of the data, any of the data is being taken from one place to another. So the compliance checks is important. So again, the data loss comes in the domain of the compliance check. Okay. Oops. Okay. Vulnerability, threat, risk. Guys, important. Vulnerability, just be very clear, precise understanding. Vulnerability is nothing, it is just the weakness that could be triggered accidentally. Never think that that vulnerability, again, in the starting I told you about the 0-day attack. 0-day attack can be attack that is not even known to the developer. That's not the mistake of any security guy. Normally we have a lot of 0-day attacks in which we just send the files, shard string of that files to a Telos cloud and checking the vulnerability. That's again a huge topic, but vulnerability is just the weakness. Normally we reduce the vulnerability while reducing the surface area of attack. Attacking surface, normally in our cybersecurity world we say that there's a surface area of attack, so we reduce that attack, we try to. But again, vulnerabilities can be intentional, can be unintentional, can be exploit, can, but they can be a security breach, no doubt about it. That is just a weakness. Threat threat is important, the potential for a threat agent or a threat actor to access that vulnerability. So whoever is practicing that vulnerability, that can be a threat. A threat is a vector that can be effective. For example, there is a person, for example, I will put my own example, that I am working for a company for 20 years and I was loyal to company, but someone